While most of us stay inside during bad weather, first responders sometimes don't have a choice. Our meteorologist Jacob Dickey stopped by the Hoopeston Fire Department to hear about how they fought 2 house fires last year when it felt like 40 below zero.
It was very, very cold. I actually got clothes laid out that night because I was afraid that we would get called out, and I wanted to be prepared and stay warm.
That night was a pretty good challenge. Within 7 minutes of the first call coming in, as we arrived on the first call, the second call came in. We had to split our crews.
I can't believe that we had 2 structure fires 8 minutes apart. The wind was so strong because it was blowing 40, 50 mile an hour that night too. Had a hard time with the water getting up to the second story. It was really difficult to get it put out.
Then we had to start calling in mutual aid right away because we knew that we weren't going to be able to keep up with everything that was going on. We had to cease operations about 3, 4 in the morning. The truck started freezing up. We had one that froze completely up and had to be towed back to the station. All of our hoses were froze solid, so we had to let what we couldn't get put out burn for a little longer, let everything warm back up inside the station, then we could go back out about noon and put the rest of it out.
I thought, oh no, I can't believe this is happening. It's too cold for this, you know. I actually was driving to the first call when the second call came in, and it was about 3 blocks from my house, so I went straight to it. I was the first one on scene.
When your nose hairs freeze up, you know it's cold.
You always have to be aware of what the situation is outside, wind direction, how cold it is, what you need properly to wear underneath your gear, plus your gear, what the trucks are going to get when they get there, what we need to do to the trucks, hoses, everything to keep them from freezing while we're fighting the fire. Just basically keep everybody safe and keep an eye on them to make sure they don't get too cold, keep them warmed up in the truck.